What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Dang, Blue, you were covered up by StreamYard. This is crazy. What is going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac, along with Mika G and Bluminati, and of course, this is another episode of the Blurred AF. And tonight we are going to talk about BAFTA and all the BAFTA and things they was doing. I ain't like it. You know what I'm saying? Now I got Tourette's. I want to say something. You know what I'm saying? I got something to say. You know what I mean? And then we also gonna we have a special guest that's in the house with us today. This young lady is going to speak on content creating, how to be able to make your money in content creating, and the difficulties when it comes to content creating. We're going to bring her up in a minute. Her name is LarelleDaMentor. So we're going to bring her up in just a minute. But hopefully you guys are happy with it. So Mika's happy. What you happy about, Mika? It's just teasing about, Mika.
Mind your business.
Who's on that phone? Who's on that phone, Mika?
My extra wife.
You know what?
My extra wife.
You know what? We're about to go ahead and get this show started. So hopefully you guys are happy. I think I don't have enough light.
Wait, hold on.
You just ain't gonna let that slide?
Yo, what?
My extra forever wife.
Extra.
You know, we're about to go ahead and get this show started so we don't have to explain what that means. So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel, and plus all you guys that's up in the chat right now. Let's go ahead. Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right, and let's bring up our special guest, Larelle. Hey. Oh yeah. What's going on?
Good.
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said I'm super excited to be here with y'all.
That's what's up. And Larelle actually created the Kansas City content creator space on Thread. I met you on Threads, and then on Instagram created a space for content creators in Kansas City. But I wanted to bring her on, hang out with us tonight. Of course, we're going to be talking about BAFTA, but we're also going to talk about content creating, the highs, the lows, when, you got good content, but it's not getting traction. I know you talk about making money, content creating. That's one of your biggest things, of course. Also trading in the stock market and stuff like that. But other things, especially when folks be taking your stuff. We're gonna have to talk about that too. You're gonna have to talk about that too. So if you go tell the people about you, who you are. Maybe I didn't explain it enough. Tell the folks who you are.
All right, y'all. Well, I am Larelle. I am a mentor and creator on and offline. So like he said, I have a physical business that I focus around creators in my area. So I like to network, get in with them, collab. We met on Threads. I got an Instagram group chat, which is the creators of Kansas City. Anybody looking to stream, YouTube, create digital product, digital marketing, affiliate marketing, all of that good stuff. I created that space because here in Kansas City, sometimes in the creator space, I feel that we are behind a little bit. Like in other cities, they already have like these groups for creators or events and stuff like that. So I really just wanted to bring that to my city. And then on the mentor side, on the digital side, I teach you how to build a personal brand. It is so easy now in 2026 to build a profitable business online, right? And then I do talk a little bit about day trading, not the stock market, day trading, the foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market, I've been doing that since like 2017. So I'm very well experienced in that sense as well. So I'm overall just a creatorpreneur. If you guys don't know what creatorpreneur is, it is a creator and an entrepreneur. So you can't just be an entrepreneur or a creator. They merge. right? How I merge them personally is I focus on creating based on identity, based on perspective, and based on lived experiences. So as an entrepreneur, we create our own opportunities, things like that. And then as a creator, we also document our journeys along the way. So that's a little bit about me. And yeah, I'm happy to be here, y'all.
Awesome. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to shout out everybody in the chat. Of course, we're going to get to the creator side or whatever, but we're going to talk about this BAFTA stuff. So if you want to, you feel free to chime in to all these conversations that we have, all the shenanigans that go on in here. Don't pay me no attention, but make sure to join in into the conversation. Mika G, Blue, what's up? What's good?
What up?
What up?
What's good? What's up? I miss y'all faces.
Hey,
I haven't seen Blue's face since he came on my show about Captain Underwear.
Captain Durag.
I was gonna pause you, but I'm not gonna do that. Not this time. I was gonna pause you. I was gonna be like, pause.
All right.
Everything good, man. Everything good. This weather throwing me off is cold, 1 minute hot, 1 minute cold. Hot. So it's just messing me up, man. But other than that, I'm good. I'm chilling.
That's what's up. I mean, that's what's crazy because it was like 60 degrees one day and it dropped down to like 30. Then it dropped to 14 a day. Like, dude, what is going on?
Oh.
Before we get started with the people in the chat, you want me to shout out? Let me shout out the chat.
Shout them out. Yeah.
Let me shout out the chat real quick. Q is out of robot. What's up? The admin. Pam. What up, Pam? Sister, the church IT, Miss Roberta's in the house. What's going on? She said, ain't no cussing up in here. So if Marley Morris up in here, don't go to the dark side. Xavier Phoenix, what's up? We might have a little cussing in here, Miss Roberta. It might be a little bit. Ain't gonna be a lot, maybe a little bit. Alvin Rodriguez, what's up? Lawrence is up here. What's good? What the Hula Gang, what's up? She already said don't be speaking in tongues, so I okay. Oh Lord. Let me see. Junior Network, what's good?
Might be some Tourette's tonight. I don't know.
It might be a little bit. It might be a little bit.
Might slide.
Mr. Alcabulan, what's going on? What's good? JD Foreman, what's up? Let me see. Kelvin Jackson, what's up? We're gonna get to that question in a moment. Stamina MC, what's good over there holding it down for London? What's good? Summer's up here. What's up? It's summer. What's good? It's been a minute. What's good? King Fire, what's up? Let me see. Go to Life, what's good? All right. So what we about to do, we about to get in this first conversation about the BAFTA, especially with the apology. Oh, before we do that, Blue, my bad. Your finger was raised.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and push the button, and then we'll get into what I want to talk about.
He did push the button, and it glitched.
Did it?
Yeah.
Hold up, let me go look at the instant replay.
It played on the mobile side, but it didn't play on.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't see it.
Yeah, okay. That's why you didn't see it. He hit the button, but it glitched.
I wonder did it glitch? Hold on 1 minute. If I go back on the I can actually do the replay on the mainstream real quick just to make sure we don't do that. I mean, it won't do it again if it.
If you hit the button, we good then.
He did hit the button.
We did hit the button.
He introduced the show. Didn't acknowledge us, and then just like push the button.
I did. You know what? Can we bring up the tape?
Hey, Mika and Blue. Oh wait, you recognize us now. I was a ghost.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing the shenanigans.
I know I'm the scream queen, but
first of all, chat shenanigans. You hear it?
I say what I said. I stand on 10 toes down.
We shenanigans.
I'm looking at the instant replay right now. No, that's not what happened.
It glitched on my side. No, you didn't.
I don't even recall seeing it, but it is what it is. Man.
Nah, you introduced us, but then you was just like, all right, push the button. Boop. He didn't ask us how we was doing. You just is like, hey, we got a guest. By the way, welcome guest. I'm sorry.
Welcome.
You see the shenanigans? See, this is what I'm talking about.
We welcome you.
See,
since we didn't get the proper greetings.
Clearly said. Mika trying to get the show started. Oh, you know what? You can't please.
But now, if you hit it, you hit it, man.
I hit the button. You know what? Just for you. You want me to hit the button again?
No, we good.
They just not used to it.
Here we go. Look. I hit the button. I hit the button. This is it. I had to run back to tape. I had to run back. Exactly. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Right. Now, Mika last week had brought up Tyra Banks, right? So I had to watch it. So I'm watching.
Okay.
We got to get rid of Tyra. Got to go, man.
I thought they got rid of her.
I still ain't watched it. But Tyra got to go.
But like, I just want to put my little 2 cents in on she gotta go, dog. Watch it, Drake. Watching that, man, you will look at Tyra like, what the hell? What is wrong with you, lady? Like, what is really wrong? And it's not even. I'm not mad at the 2002 Tyra. It's the 2025, 26 Tyra that I'm mad at.
Hey, listen, Tyra sat up there in her trench coat. It was like, this ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's the Tyra that I'm mad at.
Tune in for season 25.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? She gotta go.
See, I was a producer, but I wasn't producing on those episodes.
I didn't handle, like, even though I was in the control room, but I was not in the control room.
I was editing, but I wasn't editing.
Tyra, go sit down, Tyra. You wildin'. You wildin'.
Now, we're talking about the America's Next Top Model. What was it? It's just a documentary on that. So have you seen that? Laurel, did you see that?
I seen something like they were supposed to be bringing like it back.
No,
they are bringing. Well,
like a new season.
That's what Tyra's hinting at. Tyra's hinting at that they're gonna bring America's Next Top Model back, and this documentary was supposed to be the jump off. The jump off,
okay,
and it ended up being the drop off.
This ain't what that was.
Yeah, I ain't seen the documentary yet, but I've been seeing all like the posts and stuff about it. I didn't even know they released it yet.
Yeah,
nah, that is.
Tyra was like, I remember when one of the girls, something happened in her room, and then they like asked me to come in and like play big sister, and I was like, Heifer, you know what happened? You watched the footage.
You watched the footage.
It didn't offer an apology. No, actually, she did offer an apology to one girl, and she's like, "I'm sorry, boo boo." I was like, first of all, that ain't even a real apology.
It wasn't even real, and then she just seemed so fake. Tyra just seemed so performative. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like everything with her just seemed like she studied this, rehearsed, and then was ready to regurgitate it right here for this documentary on screen. That's what I didn't like. Now she talking about I'm living in Australia now. I'm like, yeah, because they done ran your ass down under like you done.
I'm from the land down under.
So are you going to go visit Miss J and visit Miss J? And she was like, oh my God, what happened?
Right. Oh my God.
What happened? You don't know they're in the hospital.
You know this dude had a damn stroke, man. What is wrong with you? Been knowing this dude since he was 16. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. When they fired the Jays. I mean, okay, listen. I'm not gonna hold y'all and act like I didn't watch America's Next Top Model. I even wanted to audition to be on America's Next Top Model, but at the time I wasn't tall enough because I'm only 5'7" and you had to be 5'9". So I wanted to be, but thank God that I didn't, because it would have been the first fight on America's Next Top Model. I'd have been knucking and bucking and ready to fight. Because what you mean I need to get in here?
Well, she didn't fight, but they was throwing drinks and stuff or whatever.
Oh, they took her. Yeah, they got her up out of there. Yeah. They got her up out of there like first episode. She threw them drinks and she was like,
I'm about to say, who was throwing the drink? You talking about in the very first season?
Nah, this would have been.
This is later.
7.
Oh. This is the girl that got yelled at.
Yeah,
but she was on there a previous season. Yeah. So she went on a previous season. They went to the bar. She threw a drink on one of the other girls. They reviewed the footage. They was like, we don't need that hostility and animosity. on our show. So they sent her home. And then so Tyra, believing in her, was like, oh, I believe in you so much. We're going to put you through anger management. We're going to get you therapy. We're going to blah, blah, blah. And then they brought her back. And then she proceeded to, she didn't want to read the teleprompter, which,
she was killing it though. She was doing way better than everybody.
and she just didn't have no confidence in herself. And I just felt like in that moment, Tyra shouldn't have did what she did. Like literally... Like the girl, the way the girl was, she was like, girl, I'm not worried about this show. You know, I'm good. You know, like she was joking it off so she wouldn't cry. So she wouldn't be upset.
On national TV.
Everything
with Tyra became like a moment for TV.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's when that moment where she was like, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Yeah.
That girl.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, that girl looked like she'd slap the shit out of Tyra. Like, my bad, Miss Roberta. This is my first one.
She probably would have. If this was the first time that she was on the show, she probably would have. The second time she came on, and I think she wanted to win or wanted to really do right. But like they was really on some BS, man. They was on some stuff like you think Captain Durag is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, this was bad. Like the very first girl in season 1, she was a lesbian, and they try to force the narrative that she was argumentative and that she was basically the angry black woman in the house. And there was like one girl that kept gaslighting her. I said, and she was
Ebony
Latina.
was her name.
Yeah, Ebony. And there was a Latina girl that kept gaslighting her. I was like, listen, season 1, knucking and bucking and ready to fight. Because what you not gonna do it? Because Tyra told her that she was ashy. She said, I heard from the other people, from the other judges, that you've been showing up ashy. And I was like,
you're not gonna call me ashy.
Showing up ashy.
Called the girl, and the way she called her ashy. It wasn't like
gonna call me ashy. I don't care who you are.
She called her ashy to her face. I was like, Tyra on your forehead.
She got rough skin. Like the whole thing was nasty, man.
Yeah,
she got rough skin and
they
was like this.
So she did what every black person do. She went and got her some cocoa butter, some Vaseline. She lathered herself up so that she wouldn't come to set ashy. And the Latina girl was like, when you touch the doorknob, can you wipe it off because you're leaving residue on the doorknob?
Yeah.
They would have had to pull me off of her.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, that would have been.
They would have had to pull me off of her.
I'm like, oh, you want me to wipe some residue off, huh?
Right.
Pause.
I mean, she's a woman, so it doesn't matter. But I mean, the whole documentary was an eye-opening experience. Because you knew. I mean, watching America's Next Top Model, you knew that they was putting them through the ringer when it came to everything.
Yeah,
when it came to everything.
At first, they was doing cool little photo shoots, maybe you know what I'm saying, on some, because it was a competition show. So I'm expecting
they turned it into Survivor,
right? But they turned it into some.
They turned it into Survivor.
Beetles all over you, pigeons, and like what are we doing, man?
Nah, the most extreme was when they race swapped them.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You're gonna be Asian.
Mm-hmm. And bring the little Asian kid in. You're gonna hold
the little Asian kid in so you can hold
Asian boy.
Got milk? And it was a milk campaign.
Yeah, and it was a milk campaign. This was for remember the milk commercials back in the day got milk? And
I remember that.
Yeah,
it was for that.
They did it for that. And they didn't just do the race swap once. They did it twice. You're gonna be Indian.
That's crazy.
Man, I wish they would have. I'd have showed them like, you're gonna be Asian today. No, I'm not.
Tyra, think of the Egyptians. Think of what they went through. What did they go through, Tyra? What did they go through? That you got to get a feeling out of me. Think of what the Egyptians went through. What did they go through, Tyra? Tell me, because
I think the most disrespectful one was when they had the girl whose mom was a victim of gun violence be a gunshot victim.
in the head.
In the head.
Oh, and they aired it.
They aired that.
Oh, loud and proud.
Oh, and here's the thing: they knew her backstory.
Yep, they knew everybody.
Thing, though. But this is the thing, though. This is just how Hollywood plays on your emotions. If you want it bad enough, how far are you willing to go? And a lot of people don't have integrity to be like, you know what, I'm not doing that, and I'm exposing y'all because I would have. You know, and once you expose it, you're gonna be banned for Hollywood for life. But oh well, I'd rather keep my integrity and keep my mama's legacy alive.
At the end of the day, it didn't matter. They didn't get work after this. No. They became the redheaded stepchildren of the industry. Like if you was on that show, you didn't get work. I'm about
to say the girl from Kansas City most definitely didn't get any work. I don't remember.
Oh no, she was the one. She's the one that got SA'd. And they showed
Mika, she came out and said this. That's not what happened. Like I watched another interview with her. I know, but she came out and said that that's not what happened. She did not. She just
it was consensual. That's what she tried to say.
Yeah, she just didn't like the fact how Tyra and all of them made her call her boyfriend and just.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It is dumb.
Yeah, she said it was more about. She said she was down. She just regretted it later, after the fact. And she said that
no cameras were watching, girl.
But
not victim blaming, but nah.
But I told you, I lived right by that Walgreens where she worked at. Her boyfriend used to be in there, so I felt bad for Buddy. But let me.
Okay, we already said we're done with Tyra.
Yeah, I'm done with Tyra. I just want to throw that out.
Done with Tyra because Jesus H Christ.
Yo, shout out to my man Underrated Chef for the $10 super chat. Hope everyone is well, man. Hope you are good too, Marcus. Let me go ahead and hook you up real quick. We're gonna get into this. Conversation. Let's go.
Gang bang, gang bang, gang bang.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
Gang bang, gang bang.
Because that's what I would have been doing on the show. Yeah, tell me to do something, my mama. Anyway, y'all want to start with BAFTA first, or you want to start with the content creation?
Miss Larelle, what? Let's ask.
Let's ask our guest.
We can start with y'all segment first. I want to see what it's like because I watch Dre now. I'll be watching some of his stuff, so I'll be like.
So you be watching her go as juggler. I know that's right. I'll be on that.
This is what we doing now. I get covered up with the chat, and this is what we doing now.
Listen, I used to have live with StreamYard on my forehead.
Yeah, now it's me. So hey, you just
somebody. Yeah,
we just kick it down the road. It go to somebody. Somebody get
right.
I mean, I'll figure it out. So
all right,
let's talk about
BAFTA. So BAFTA, the award show was this Sunday, and of course, Senator was over there kicking butt like it should. So of course, Michael B. Jordan, Delroy Lindo is over there getting an award, and somebody with some Tourette's. I had this guy's name.
They were presenting an award.
I
got it right here. His name was John Davison.
John Davison. I guess they made a movie about Tourette's, about him. About Tourette's, and he decided to yell out the N-word, while they were presenting the award. And technically, I got the official. Y'all haven't seen this. I actually have the official video of him explaining why he said what he said. So give me a second. Here is Mr. Davison explaining the reason why he used the N-word.
I feel like this bad. Yeah.
Don't understand is that if it's so offensive to them, then why do they say it over and over again?
So Riley said the N-word before you did that morning.
He says it every morning. He calls me nigga. He calls the other kids nigga. He calls himself nigga all the time. Nigga this, nigga that. Nigga please. Bitch nigga. Nigga, have you lost your mind? Nigga, check that hoe. Nigga, you bullshitting. Break yourself, nigga. He says it so much I don't even notice it anymore. Last week in lunch, Riley says to a classmate, "Can a nigga borrow a French fry?" And my first thought wasn't, oh my God, he said the word, the N-word. It was now, how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back? What I don't understand.
So that's the official video.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm not, because I knew it was about to be a joke. I knew it. I felt it in my left pinky toe.
I gotta bring some type of humor to this, because man, I want to slap the mess out of him.
You embarrassing us in front of company.
Yeah, I'm just being myself. Are you trying to say I'm an embarrassment now? Boy, it's a cold world, boy. It's a cold world. Look at this, boy.
Can a nigga borrow a fry? Now I'm thinking, he said the N-word, but how can a nigga borrow some fry? Is he gonna give it back?
Blue just gonna piggyback and co-sign.
I love that clip, man. I just
here's the thing about BAFTA.
Anyway, let's go.
Here's the thing about BAFTA. It is pre-recorded.
Yes.
It is pre-recorded and has a delay on it, right? Mm-hmm. You bleeped out the part when somebody was like, "Free Palestine."
Free Palestine.
You mean to tell me you couldn't bleep out the N-word?
Oh, nigga, please.
That's exactly what they said.
Yep. And they use the word all the time. We don't have to do anything. And see that, and I think that that I play that clip to be funny, of course, but I use that because, for one, dude didn't even apologize. He made it about himself and about his disease. Your disease does not give you the right to call somebody a racial slur just because you shout stuff out randomly, unless you're shouting stuff out like that randomly. And
all the time.
You shout it out all the time. Yeah. You see black people and you just calling them nigga.
Nah, because then he would have got beat up in the street. So we ain't doing that.
And my thing is, because I've seen a lot of people try to come to the carpet to his defense. Oh, he suffers from Tourette's and y'all just don't understand that disability. I work with it, and I'm not finna say that I'm some type of person who just be knowing these symptoms and stuff like this, but I work with a dude who has Tourette's. Tourette's doesn't necessarily make you cuss. You know what I'm saying? Tourette's is just tics. That's what Tourette's is. That's the way the guy explained it to me. It ain't about the word. It is involuntary verbal tics. You know what I'm saying? But the word nigga should not be in your vocabulary for it to be an involuntary tick.
And for it to only
the
be
point
used
where when you see me on the stage,
exactly.
Nigga, like no.
Because where was the other moments that he had his tick?
Where that tick at?
Where's the other moments when he shouted out randomly while people were presenting?
It ain't like a woman came on there. It ain't like he, randomly he goes on. A woman comes up there. He just randomly screams titties. You know what I mean?
I'm getting that too, Jay. Like, where was the other ticks for the other moments when these other people was up on stage? Like, if you ticking out, then tick out. Then maybe I give you the pass. Nah, he just over there. He wilding tonight.
Yeah, if it's uncontrollable throughout the night, then you got me.
Yeah.
But when it's just them, nobody else, just it loud with it.
Like, nah, that's one of the things that, looking at that, man, like Mika said, this is on delay, pre-record, whatever you want to say. This was a moment you could have cut that. Like, the thing is, the crowd should have been cut anyway, because they're talking. So we should not hear nothing from the crowd. That should have been a straight, whatever mic they talking into, that's the only thing we should hear.
Yep.
But let's be honest, we're not protected. No. Black people are not protected. You can say whatever you want to a black person, and we got to shrug it off. We heard y'all need to get over it. Y'all use the word all the time. So why are y'all offended? We get all of this, your mumbo jumbo, all of this word salad instead of apologies. Instead of, you know what? And then had the nurse be like telling us how we should feel about something. When we see what we see now, if he was saying something anti-Semitic, you know what I mean?
They would have blocked it out.
Just like the free, what they did with Free Palestine, which I don't see how Free Palestine can be blocked out. But a white man calling a man a nigga, you got to take what Pop say. You just got, or Granddad, you just got to take that and cry. Go in the corner and cry. You can't do nothing. So we're not protected. And the reason why we're not protected, because sometimes we the only ones who's standing up for us, and there ain't enough of us standing up. You know what I mean? We all got to stand up.
The thing is, we tired, right? Like we stand up not for us, we stand up for everybody else. And the thing is, ain't nobody standing up for us. That shit, I'm sorry, but that shit is tiring.
But then just like remember I went off on TMZ. The last time I was on TMZ is when we had that conversation about old boy from The Sixth Sense saying something anti-Semitic, and then I brought up, he needs to go to the Holocaust museums. He needs to go on the world tour apologizing. You know what I'm saying, and all of that. And they said, well, I'm tired of the fake outrage. The same dude is in the same dude who's in the Epstein files is telling me that I need to basically get over it. Yet when Kyrie Irving retweeted a video or whatchamacallit, a retweet on the Hebrews and Negroes, he had to go on a world tour. He got to explain himself. They wanted him banned from the NBA, all of this stuff. So don't tell me where the fake outrage is. And you're right. We are tired, because I get tired. You get tired every time trying to defend yourself on someone else's foolishness, dude. You get tired of it.
And we had my man's Nightcrawler came up on stage, and he tried to
You talking about from the hold on, wait a minute. You talking about from the X-Men, or you just
from
you
the
call
X-Men.
That's what he called.
Oh, I thought you was calling somebody Nightcrawler. I'm damn,
Damn.
We were doing good.
Nightcrawler, man. Nightcrawler, Alan Cumming, man.
Alan Cumming. Okay, yeah.
Dope actor, man. But he came up on stage and was trying to, kind of soften it. He shouldn't. No disrespect to him. He should not be the one up there doing that. BAFTA should have came up. And I'm not telling him to shut up. I'm not saying that, Dre. I'm not gonna say he shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no telling what we don't know what was Will Smith. It could have been a Will Smith, Chris Rock moment going on. We don't know. So for him to get up on stage and try to settle everything,
where Will Smith at when you need him? We need you, Big Willie.
He was not invited.
He was not invited.
For him to slow that down, I'm not mad at that. But he should not be the one doing that. It should have been a BAFTA spokesperson. Have we even heard from BAFTA speaking on this?
We have. They issued an apology, but I don't care about their apology.
It wasn't, it wasn't even a real apology. It was. It was almost like a backhanded apology.
Oh.
Right, and the only reason why I say I don't really care about BAFTA's apology, because they had the chance to edit it when they did, and they chose not to. So whatever you say after that doesn't really, I don't really care. Larelle, what you think about all of this?
Well, I would say I like the Boondocks. Okay, that's one of my favorite shows. Okay, so, but besides that, I do feel like they always want us to be strong and embrace it, and oh yeah, we should like them copying our hair and what we do, what we say, especially in the creator world too. There is some things going on where they like to steal our content and then don't want to get credit, and
we're gonna
all
talk
of these
about that.
things. Right. So I'm just listening, and I don't think it's right. I don't think that we should, conform to what they're saying, oh yeah, we get it, and stuff like that. Like Blue was saying, we're stand up for everyone else, and who's really standing up beside us. So I feel like that was a really big one.
That's fact.
Keith Sweat said it better. He was like, nobody is standing up for us.
Who gonna stand up for you?
So this is what the BBC said. A BBC spokesperson said on Monday that some viewers may have heard strong and offensive language during the awards. This arose from an involuntary verbal tics associated with Tourette syndrome, and as explained during the ceremony, it was not intentional. We apologize that this was not edited out prior to the broadcast, and it will now be removed from the version on the BBC iPlayer, because it was up on the iPlayer
Yeah, just on repeat.
24 hours.
That's what I'm saying. That's not that's not an apology. First of all, that's not even taking accountability, because again, if he was doing it throughout the show, saying just random stuff, it doesn't matter. T-shirts, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. If he was doing this at during the show, then I could understand, because there's a pattern of behavior. You know what I mean? That logically I can look at it and say, okay, he was just doing something. He had a moment. I wouldn't excuse it. I wouldn't excuse it, but there's a pattern of behavior.
Right. We didn't get to hear I think somebody in the chat said no, he was doing it throughout the show. Cool. We didn't hear it though.
We didn't hear it.
It wasn't until that
audible.
moment.
Right.
Yeah.
It was not audible. If like I said, if he was in his seat just going ham, you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay. Dude got Tourette's, everybody be like, okay, he got okay, that's old buddy with Tourette's, cool. And he just back there just letting it loose. He just you know what I'm saying? But then as soon as those two dudes got up on stage, he yelled, the nigga, it just slipped. That's the only one that slipped through. If that's the only one that was audible though. Like, nah, that ain't that's not cool.
Exactly.
And that's why I said a pattern. And that's why I said a pattern of behavior. I was on Twitter, I was on Threads. Nobody showed anything throughout the show of him repeatedly saying stuff to anybody else or throughout the show. And that's why I said there's no pattern of behavior. It's just was that one one kicked it. So that was the turtle. That was the turtle when you take off when you show the black part of your shoe and he start ramming it. But when the white part come on, he ain't got no beef. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef. Okay, yeah, I believe that.
BAFTA did make a statement. They just dropped it.
What was the statement?
Monday evening. It says Monday evening. So this is new. BAFTA said, we want to acknowledge the harm this has caused, address what happened, and apologize to all. BAFTA said it had taken steps to make the audience aware of the tics and the possibility that they could hear strong language during the ceremony. Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage at the time, and we apologize unreservedly to them and to all of those impacted. We would like to thank Michael and Delroy for their incredible dignity and professionalism.
Of course.
I bet.
Of course.
I bet.
Way to stand strong up there, guys. Yeah.
Way to not react like Will Smith.
Yeah, right. Wait to just take it on the chin and keep it moving. Of course, that's what they did. They professional.
Oh no, they expect. I think somebody expected for them to be like, "Hold up, dog. Hold up. You thought it was gonna turn into the Source Awards?"
But do you see the level? Again, this is what I love about us, because you watch Michael B. Jordan and Delroy's face. They just was like, whatever. We got more class than you do. And yet they always try to make us seem like we're second-class citizens and we're lower on the totem pole, or we gonna have a Will Smith moment. They said, whatever. They look, all right, we're gonna keep it moving because we ain't worried about you.
Because we understand you got Tourette's, but at the same time, because I think that's what it was. Like, I don't even know if they heard. I'm pretty sure they heard what he said.
No, they heard him. They
you know what I'm saying? They paused, but I think they paused because, and that's what I'm saying. Nobody else got up on stage and took the pause moment because dude was back there having a Tourette's encounter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else had to do that. Nobody else had to chill for a moment and let him get what he had to get out, or because at the end of the day, if he was doing that, that was going to be a distraction, no matter who was up there presenting. If he was like you said, Dre, if he was like red t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, I got a blue t-shirt on. Okay. Well, anyway, back to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would have made you pause. It would have made you slow down just for a second. So you're going to have to miss me with the, he's that Tourette's excuse. I'm sorry. That just don't fly with me. I don't. I don't like that. The whole,
it's an excuse. It's an excuse. It's always an excuse when it comes to us. If you really think about it, anytime it comes to something that we're doing, we're trying to do, or have to defend ourselves, there's an excuse when it's the opposite side of the coin attacking us. We do something that's small and y'all this and y'all that. Remember, somebody was just on stage talking about, what about the gangbangers? And I'm just saying, we're always it's when it comes to us, we're the punching bag, we're the excuse. Then when we stand up for ourselves, all of a sudden we're crazy. This is the angry black woman, the angry black man. It's all of this stuff. I just say let's continue to fight. I'm not gonna stop fighting until I can't no more. You know what I'm saying? Because F these people. You know what I'm saying? F they, I don't care about their apology. And the reason why I don't care about their apology, you know what I mean? Because they had an opportunity to cut it. You want to cut Free Palestine, but you didn't want to cut this Tourette. You could have just bleeped it out. And it just could have been a moment in time nobody would have never heard unless somebody who was filming it at the show would have caught it.
And you're right. Yeah, you
and that's right, the only way we would have heard about it was word of mouth.
Right.
Nobody would have known it happened, but people that were at the show would have been like, "Hey man, there was some dude that randomly yelled out the N-word."
Where do they have him sitting at to where he is loud enough?
In front.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely was in the front.
Front.
I don't know. It's to me, knowing
but you know, he did leave after he said what he said.
He's afraid. I would leave too.
Will Smith was gonna be waiting
gave him that look like.
Nah, he seen Michael B. Jordan play Killmonger. He was like, you know what? I ain't got time. I ain't got time.
It's the Tourette's Action Charity Group statement for me.
Hold up, you gotta read it.
Yeah,
they said, we are deeply sorry to the Black community for the harm. Stop it. Let me get it out.
You can't even read it.
Let me out.
All right, go.
Start over.
Go ahead.
We are deeply sorry to the Black community for the harm caused, but at the same time, it is vital
at the same time.
It is vital that the public understands a fundamental truth about Tourette's syndrome. Tics are involuntary. Y'all about to lose all y'all funding.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Because the Mac is gonna back them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Never mind.
And then also the but you don't never start off with an apology.
You apologize.
And then you say but
at the same time.
But the nigga got Tourette. So
right.
Niggas,
we want to apologize to the blacks.
To the blacks.
Y'all lost some niggas. So I mean he wasn't like what?
Just like this, like this platform. And it's the joke that Dave Chappelle said. I can say nigga with impunity, but I can't say any other word. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not from that community. And then when you say, well, I'm not a nigger either. Now, what is your excuse?
Even in a joking manner, even in a, you know what I'm saying, non-threatening joke, you know, we just having fun. I'm a joke on everybody in here and we just going, nope, can't do that.
Yeah, it's just all that was, hey, my man got Tourette, suck it up, Buttercup. Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it was. Which again, I don't care. I don't care about their apology. I don't care about BAFTA's apology. It was a failure on whoever should have edited this. I don't care about none of that. And again, this is another opportunity. This is another situation where everybody was, looked at Will Smith while we were talking about Will Smith. He should have been banned from the Oscars. What he did was egregious. I'm not going to take anything away from that. But this guy said something, a racial slur, and he's going to be brought back next month or the next event. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he probably going to go on a world tour, explaining how Tourette's affected his life, and I can't live a normal life. And here I am, the victim. And they call us victims. They call us snowflakes. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about their apology. Damn that. Because he's about to use this to get paid. Nah, I'm cool. Nah.
Oh, no. They probably going to, dog and pony show his ass everywhere that they can, man. That's probably going to be the case. Delroy Lindo told Vanity Fair that he and Michael Jordan did what they had to do. Michael B. Jordan. I'm calling him Michael Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
Don't you get my husband's name right. Yeah. Get my husband's name right, okay?
Cool. Michael Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Do better. Do better.
You got Michael F. Jordan. But
I'm gonna put my. You know what? Never mind.
Lindo told Vanity Fair that he and Michael B. Jordan had to do what they had to do while presenting, and that he also wished someone from BAFTA spoke to them afterward.
Yeah, so, personally.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. I mean, so BAFTA
they
didn't even
address them after the show.
Hey, I was bad about the Tourette's guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. They put him backstage, but like, please don't whoop his ass. We gon' photo, but please don't whoop his ass, because I know you want to whoop his ass, but please don't.
Yes. I could see Michael B. Jordan going in the back and be like, "Who was it?" And it was like, "No. He already left. He left. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Don't worry about it."
We gave him an Uber Black to make him feel.
We sent him home in an Uber Black. Okay, that enough? Miss Laurel, what you think about the whole BAFTA situation?
Just after our conversation.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I feel like everybody's perspective is valid, literally.
Yes, like I said, it's just wild. It's just wild. And like I said, this
sadly
we live it. But we have to understand that we live in a land where Vince McMahon can drive 115 miles an hour, run into the back of somebody, almost kill himself, and get a ticket. And be like, "Sorry, Mr. McMahon, you can go home now. Goodbye, buddy. Just pay your fines."
Vince is the man, dog. Did you see that car?
Yeah, I seen the whole thing. When the black dude who's not the football player, who literally was not even in frame when the wreck got calls, got blamed, went to jail, and all of that, and then they had to apologize later. This is just the world we live in. So, you know what I mean? So, it's sad.
Vince said he untouchable, dog.
Yeah, I mean, you know who his homeboy is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So his homeboy was at WrestleMania and became president. You know what I'm saying? My dreams is I can do anything.
I hired his wife to be the head of education around this
exactly.
Right.
So yeah. So, but anyway, but yeah, guys, what do you think about BAFTA, the apology, all of what we said? Make sure to put it in the comment section below. Let us know what you guys think.
Boycott next year.
You said what?
No need. I never really watched the BAFTA.
I never watched the BAFTA to begin with, but I'm just saying we boycott next year.
Right.
That's what's gonna keep us showing up. Do better.
The BAFTA is the British Oscars, right? That's what it is. The British Oscars.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And they can British. You know what? Miss Roberta's in here.
Can't cuss.
Yeah, I can't say that. Anyway, Mr. Rel, let's get into this content game. Tell us more about as far as content. How do you go about creating your content and your intentions when you're creating that content?
Okay, so I teach a 5-step formula when it comes to building a personal brand, which a personal brand is content, your journey. All of those good things just mean that you are showing up online in front of an audience that you built. So the first step is to know a topic, right? What topic, what lane do you want to fit in? So you guys up here are streaming, you do movies and podcasts. So that's kind of your lane, right? You wouldn't step outside of your lane and start doing fashion or whatever, because now you're going to confuse your audience. So you must know what lane you want to be in, and you want to stick to it, because you don't want to confuse your audience. So my motto is who you are, what you do, and who you help. Before I get deep into this, if y'all have questions, make sure y'all put it in the chat, and I'll try to go back and answer some of y'all questions. But that's the first thing before you even want to create content. Because what happens if you don't know your niche and you don't know your topic, and you start creating content, your content is all over the place. So you have like 5 different topics. So I'm talking about hair, I'm talking about fashion, I'm talking about cooking, and I'll have all of these different audience, and I can't really scale it and launch a product because not everybody in that audience wants the same thing. So you want to know your niche, right? My niche is being a mentor and then Kansas City based. So things to do in Kansas City, places to eat, experiences in Kansas City, all of those things. So they know when they come to my creatorpreneur page, okay, I know what Laurel's gonna tell me where she ate at, or what's good food, or what's new in the city this weekend to do. Where on my mentor page, she's gonna give me tips on how to grow my personal brand, tips on how to get my first sale, tips on how to build my products. Then you can go into content and say, I want to create content on these 2 topics. So you can have more than one topic as long as it's in your lane. So I can talk about more than one content pillars. So content pillars are going to be different topics inside that niche. So you have a niche, which is going to be your overall category. So you can say streaming, and then you go into podcast, and then you go all the way down to where you're niched into a certain lane and with your streaming, right? Then you're going to create content on that. So you want to position yourself as the authority. So everything you know, everything you learn, you can put it that way, but you also want to be relatable in your content. How many people have y'all seen online? Y'all just like scrolling, like that's not funny. That's not, that doesn't connect with me, or it's just basic. So you want to make sure you have some relatability. Your personality is a big one. Having personality, even in the streaming world, right? Y'all gotta have personality. So people watch y'all up here laughing, y'all up here, making jokes and stuff. That's good, because we don't want to be up here and y'all just talking about, especially those topics, it can get really, political. So the fact that all of us up here has personality, it draws in the viewers like, oh, hold on, he's funny, or, so that is a big thing in your content too. You don't want to be boring, or you don't just want to market to an audience.
Told you, Mika, I'm funny.
Listen, you better shut up before I leak your OnlyFans account.
Whoa!
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
What are you doing on there, Mika?
He has multiple pillars.
He got multiple pillars.
I was listening. I ain't taking notes. I am.
Right. So does anybody up here create content outside of their stream?
So go ahead, go ahead, blow it, Mika.
I guess me and Mika, we do. It ain't the typical kind of, like, we do movies. Me and Mika, you know what I'm saying? We do movies and stuff like that. Other than that,
like mini shorts, movie shorts, or movie reviews.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. So like, you're saying, do we create like shorts and reels outside of our streams? Like, like taking clips
we repurpose
of
content.
our. Yes, I do. Yeah. I do that.
Yeah, we repurpose the content stuff. Yeah.
From your stream, but y'all don't create content outside of that. So like behind the scenes of who you guys are, what you do outside the stream, how you prepare to get on the stream.
I need to start doing that, but life. It's life.
Okay.
Listen, life be life, man. I've been like,
and
I try to do the thing at the conferences. Like I go to horror conferences and things like that. But half the time, because I'm in cosplay, I'm taking more pictures because people are coming up to me like, "Oh my god, I can take a picture with you," and I'm like,
I guess that would be extra content, though, Mika. You get those pictures and stuff like that off. I guess that could be.
But I don't even get to see those pictures that people take of me. Other people taking pictures of me.
Yeah, you need to get them.
Right. You need to do like a vlog or something. I think that would be good, and you're bringing in more audience because they already want to watch you because they already seen your personality, they already met you. They already set your aura and things like that. And then doing more behind the scenes, it's going to show that you're not just a streamer. Like, I'm pretty sure your life is exciting. All of you guys, I know, Dre, you do a little content.
My life is not exciting. My life is horrible. I sleep and I go to work.
All Dre gonna talk about on his. I have to pay child support. I'm paying child support.
First of all, I don't pay child support. Thank you very much. I've been child support free for 3 years. I've been delivered.
What's worse than child support? A thin line between love and hate.
Thin line, but that's his only content. Thin line between love and hate, and why it's a horror movie.
First of all,
I joke. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, I get where you're coming from, Miss Laurel. Though, it's just like I'm not one of those. Let me prop the phone up and record everything. Yeah. I think that's the issue. Like, that's not how I get down. Hell, you'll be remiss to find pictures of me like You know what I'm saying? Throughout my life like that, because I'm just not one of those type of people. Just picture. Let me get in front of the camera. Let me do this, that, and the third. So,
but y'all gonna get these outfits on the personal page.
OnlyFans does count.
I told you.
No, first of all, not
Drake
me.
got an OnlyFans account where he does.
No, the hell I don't.
He just doing Tourette's on his OnlyFans. The whole.
And a lot of people think OnlyFans is just. I mean, yes, it is known for sexual content, but you can do anything on OnlyFans.
I mean, the Carissa Shields fight was sponsored by OnlyFans, so it was on the ropes. No, I'm not joking. It was on the ropes.
It was sponsored by OnlyFans. Hey,
all right. Let me get
back where you can get it from.
Absolutely. Let me get to the super chat real quick. J Joe 4040. Grab the DC Comics Dakota incident before the 25th of February. We'll get more Static and possibly a movie. If the comic doesn't sell, DC will get rid of Static forever. It's on Amazon for $5. Thank you so very much for that super chat, and it's most definitely on its way. So appreciate that super chat. Let me hook you up real quick, and we about to get back to this conversation. Oh yeah, Larelle, since you knew, I gotta hook you up real quick.
Oh God, here we go.
Body roll.
Super chat, body roll.
See how they show the other way.
I'm Michael every time.
The longer body roll. Let me address who was that who just did the super?
J Joe.
J
Joe. You're on par with that. The thing is, Static won't disappear forever. It's just the value of Static will go down. So I think the game that DC is playing right now is they are trying to devalue Milestone. That way, when they do go in and say, "Hey, we officially want Milestone over here at DC," that they can get it for pennies on the dollar instead of what it's valued at right now. Because right now, I'm pretty sure Dwayne McDuffie's estate and everybody else who has something to do with it, they're not letting DC just run off with these characters for pennies on a dollar. So they'll be like, okay, well here, Dan, we'll give you this, and then we know, we're not gonna promote it, we're not gonna do anything extra for this book to sell. And then when it don't sell, they're gonna be like, see, I told you y'all ain't worth nothing, and then they're gonna buy it, and then they go off and they'll run off with the bag on Static, and then you're gonna get a lot of Static. It just that money won't be going to Dwayne McDuffie's estate or anybody like that. It'll just be in-house. So that's the thing. So yeah, go out and get it and support it and stuff like that. That's how they do us, man. Captain Durag. Go ahead.
To piggyback off of what Larelle said, as far as like additional content, it's a lot of what I try to do. I try to keep it just in the content because I'm doing this show Monday through Friday for me, and I'm thinking about this, trying to get the little shorts out there when I'm doing as far as like behind the scenes, because I'm doing so much content throughout the week. I try to rest, and a lot of times, like unless I'm, we're getting ready to shoot the film here in a little bit, I'm gonna show a little bit of that. But as far as like myself, trying to sell myself, that's what I believe the content is for. Repurposing the content, making sure that I take that content, take the best clips, even if I'm grabbing the clips or if the AI is grabbing the clips, taking the best clips and be able to, here's a trailer basically of my show. Now it's up to you to come back and watch this show. I'm going to clip it in a way that probably will piss you off, but now you got to find out where you get that clip from. Where is that from? Now you're coming and you're inviting yourself into my space because you want to know why I said what I said, or why you're pissed off, or why you're happy about that. I want to see more of that content. So that's the way I try to repurpose it. As far as like myself and trying to stream, I am boring. Like I am absolutely boring. Don't do me like that, Mika G. I'm boring.
Sorry, my bad. Was that on my face? Was that my face? Hold on.
With my face.
That was my face.
Yeah,
my
with my face.
Sorry.
You know what?
So what you had said about clipping it and then posting it, so clipping from your screen and then posting it in a way that makes them curious about what it is that you do or what it is that you talk about, that is like the main point of content. You want to grab the attention, especially on social media nowadays. You literally got less than 3 seconds for somebody to be like, okay, I'm gonna watch this wheel. or okay, I'm gonna follow, right? So from your niche, when you go to your bio, along with the content, but your bio is gonna tell me basically this is gonna be your resume. Within 5 seconds, clicking on your page, your name, gotta be searchable. Okay, so you want to, like, mine is LarelleDaMentor. So somebody looking for a mentor in the digital space, on and offline, whatever, they know that I already mentor people. And in the bio, your bio is going to be SEO'd on all platforms. So whatever you put in your bio is going to be SEO, especially now with Google, things like that. So you want to make sure those things align, because if I come in and it's just boring, or you just brag on yourself, I'm just gonna probably go find somebody else who's more interesting, or they bio grab my attention, the clips and stuff like that. And it's okay, y'all, to not know what kind of content you want to create. I didn't know what kind of content I wanted to create in the beginning either. I did lifestyle, I did beauty, I did rig reviews, I did auntie content. So me and my nephew, I did everything until I found what works for me and what I liked it. Like, I felt like I can let my audience in, because I don't do a lot of behind the scenes either that much, because there's so much that, like, with people thinking on social media, you got to share everything.
Yeah.
You don't. You want to share pieces that make sense to your story. And really, I just say content is your journey. Content is a journey. It's not a destination, because we're all going through lived experiences. We all are doing different things in our day-to-day lives. Like you said, life be life. And so even that is content. Everything you do is content. And what I teach my mentees is, don't go and look for a niche that you need to figure out, or you got to go and book a room to create content. When I first started, I did auntie content. Why? Because that's what I was doing. I'm a full-time auntie, so it's easier to do content with my nephew than rather going, oh, I'm gonna go to the mall, I'm gonna create content, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Which those content works. The talking videos where they go up and they ask questions in the mall, like, tell me a little bit about your business, or asking like spicy questions and stuff. All of that stuff works, but it has to be niche, because you can't be all over the place, because certain topics people are going to come to you and want to talk about. Like, y'all have certain topics that y'all stick to every Monday, and y'all don't really step outside that, because now your current audience that you already built, they're going to come on here if you're talking about something totally different. I'm like, what are they talking about? This is not the norm that we talk about, right?
Right.
So that's why it's kind of good to be focused and centered on a certain topic, because it's easier to build faster, because now people know what to expect. People know what you do. People know why they like you, and they know why to come back.
I got a question. How would you, is it best to niche all the way down, or should you leave room to be able to pivot or incorporate more stuff that might be not necessarily in the niche, but connect to the niche? Like, how would you do that?
Right. So I want to talk about niche a little bit more, but industries. So we have like the fitness industry, and then you can niche down to work out at home, work out at the gym, maybe Pilates, water sports is physical fitness. You see how there's so many different avenues when I say fitness and wellness, right? There's not one specific avenue. Or the industry could be food and drinks, but then I can niche down and do only vegan food, or I'm only catering, right? So even though you have a niche, you still want to be in a industry. That way you can pivot.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
All right. So the hooligan said, I do film. Larelle, what advice do you have for upcoming filmmakers? Like, how do you build a bigger brand?
Okay, are you talking about photography or actual filmmaking? Like, you want to make like YouTube shorts, you're making videos, things like that? Because I've seen your comment. But I'll talk about it in general. So when you're filming, are you doing it just for you or your clients? Like, do it change with each client, or this is just something that you want to create? Because if you are doing it just for you, this is something that you love to do, this is something that you've been wanting to do, okay, then you want to figure out your niche. Okay, what topics are you talking about? What films are you doing? Like, are you doing cartoon animations, or are you doing like, you know, real life things? That's gonna make sense. And if you already have an audience, and some of you guys may already have an audience, some of you guys may already have a community, I say ask your people first. So I do polls. I don't launch anything without asking my people, asking my followers, like, hey, you know, you can do polls in your stories on Instagram, on TikTok. Okay, on Tubi, you can do, I think you can do polls on YouTube, can't you? In the
you can do polls on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you already have a YouTube, which you do, go ahead and poll them people. That's what I would say first. And then as I like ChatGPT is my personal assistant. I train my ChatGPT. So it just helps me kind of
sounds familiar.
Condense everything, right? So it helps me condense everything down, because life be life, and then I'm like, okay, I got to do this. I have 7 pages, y'all. I have 2 Instagrams, I have 3 TikToks, and I have a YouTube page.
That's a lot.
That's
and
a lot.
I manage them all, right? When I'm online, I'm offline. I have a personal brand, I have a physical brand, right? So ChatGPT just helps me condense everything down. Where I just put all my thoughts in, like, chat, I got these coming up, I got these collabs, and I need this done by this day, I need this done. Create me an organized schedule, and then I'll put that into my Google Calendar. But with what advice I will give to you to build your personal, to build your audience, is you want to have a niche, and don't always just focus on the content. You want to make content for the people in your audience. So get to know the people in your audience, what they like to do. Are their moms, or their dads, or their aunts? Like, what do they do in their free time? What are their age groups? You know, things like that. And then see how you can relate to them and make content around that and tie it all together. Because that's going to position you to know who it is that you help, what problem you solve, and now you are relatable to me. So now I already like you and follow you for what you do, but now I can relate to you, right? So you want to share your experiences, even if you knew, how did you get into it? How do you feel? Because in content, in general, a lot of people have this lavish lifestyle where they drive in Lambos, or they doing this and they doing that. And a lot of people nowadays don't really show the struggle in our content creation, or the mess ups, or they want everything to be perfect. I post all my content, even if it's messed up, the sound messed up, whatever. I post it because I'm still documenting my journey and leaving a resume for people who come to my page. They gonna see, okay, she does have good content. She does have good long form content, but she also has short form content, and not all of her content is aesthetically pleasing. You know, it might be times where it's windy and I'm just like checking in or something. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to show up online perfect, because that's not, nowadays anyway, that's not what people are looking for, right? They like the raw, authentic content, funny content, unserious content, rant content, all of that good stuff.
Dre be out here ranting.
I rant all the time. I'm about to start ranting here in a minute. You just give me a moment.
Dre be starting mess.
I do. I online beef, offline beef. I cook beef. I put it on the grill in the backyard. I beef.
Y'all better use that ChatGPT.
Jesus Christ.
But now, going back to you know, the indie filming. Even me and Hula Gang is, of course, he's been in they've been in the chat for a minute. Even when me doing this film, getting ready to film this film here soon, I started looking at what ways can I be able to get people to notice notice the content. So I think of different ways based on what I've already established here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not going to be no taste of biscuits in the beginning of it or whatever, but you know that I make these shut up. So you know that I make I make commercials during my live streams, right? So I can always do a clip of this is just for me, and I'm just saying for me. I can make a clip. You know how I do the commercials. I just clip a piece of the movie, and be like, wait a minute, is that the movie? Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just to get people engaged, you watch it. If you're watching my content, you're going back and watch my content. You go back and you see this funny commercial I created, but you will see a piece of my film in there. You're gonna, what is that? Just like when people see, and I got stuff, and you said it correctly, using what you got. So I had filmed a couple of short skits with a good friend of mine named Charles Allen, comedian, used to be a writer for TV One and in other places in Hollywood. We did a couple of skits years ago. I just repurposed those skits as part of a commercial package just on my show. You know what I'm saying? So when people are seeing this, they be like, is that Dre eating biscuits? Or is that Dre, you know what I'm saying? Why does Dre's face look like that? Or whatever. Now they're intrigued.
Right. So another big thing is storytelling. So share your journey. How long have you been doing this? More than 10 years? Something you said. So let people in on that. Like, you have a lot of experience that you could be talking about. The ups, the downs, the lows, how you met them, how you get people on your panel, how you scout for potential guests. So you don't want to just have those videos where they catch the attention, which is good. That's growth content, meaning that's pulling in a new audience. So those audience don't know you. That's growth content. That's relatable content. So they coming in and like, okay, what does he do? Okay, I know what he streams and what he creates, but now what is the story behind these things, right? So I will probably say incorporate that into your content, like maybe clip that same part again, but be like, I know y'all was wondering, maybe like a week or two later, like, I know y'all was wondering what the heck was this for, and then go into your story. Like, I made this clip because I'm about to launch whatever you got coming up, you know, tell them what you got coming up, boom, or clip something else and say, hey, I'm working on this, or come watch me stream on Mondays. You know, you can do more of that too to pull more people into your audience. So I don't know how you promote now to continue to build your audience, but you can use that content to be like, hey, clip a certain part, like even from here tonight, you can clip a certain part and be like,
will.
Hey,
trust me, it will. There's gonna be 2 or 3 clips.
Right, you can clip it and then be like, if you want to build your personal brand or you want to join in on how to stream or do this, do that, you already clipped it and now you're talking. Because do you guys see where the people are doing the review, where you can see the video and then they like looking at the screen and talking? You can do content like that to bring people in as well. Not how many burner phones do I got?
That's wild.
Hula Gang, I'm gonna tell you this too, Hula Gang. Don't get caught up in the Tubi rigmarole things, because a lot of people just throw things up on Tubi and think that's it. You got to do work for Tubi. You have to do work, man. You got to do.
Make sure it's quality. I say,
well, it ain't even just. It's not just
quality.
That. It's a sea of everybody on Tubi. Like, it's everybody. It's just like YouTube. Like, everybody can post something on YouTube. Tubi is kind of the same way. Like, you put the movie up on Tubi.
Well, Tubi's a little different now because you have to have a distributor behind the back of the movie now. Tubi, what Tubi in the beginning was, everybody was just reaching out to Tubi and was like, put my movie on, and Tubi was like, all right, cool. But now you actually have to have a distribution company behind your film before you can even put it on Tubi. At least that's what I was told.
Yeah.
And
network with other filmmakers.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. When it comes to like the indie filmmaking, like, go to some of these film festivals, network with these people, network with these people that are also indie filmmakers. And I mean, that's the best way to do it. And that's why, that's why I like going to horror conventions, because my channel is horror content. So I get to connect with, other content in person with other content creators and other cosplayers, and get to meet the actors and like, form that connection with them, because I've had plenty of actors follow me after I met them at conventions and, reached out to them as like, thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. And then, but going about it the right way of getting them onto my show, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will go through your publicist to send send an email to request that you come on Cinematic Nightmares. But, Yeah, if you're in the indie film industry, go to the film festivals and document that stuff. Like she said, like document that whole weekend while you're there, because you're gonna learn stuff from panels. You're gonna learn stuff from talking to people. You're gonna learn stuff from the actors and the directors and the producers and everybody that has anything to do with the indie film industry. And I learned that at Sundance.
Yeah.
At Sundance, just throw that in there.
I just had because
Sundance.
No, I know, because no, that was one of the panels that we went on to, was like, even though we were at a major film festival, it's better if you're indie film. They were giving out game. They was like, if you need to network with these smaller film festivals. Yes, Sundance is a big deal. You can network with big deal people, but at the same time, I mean, think about how many people they've talked to throughout the whole weekend, and that you think they're going to remember you. You think they're going to remember that the one person that was like, oh yeah, I got this film coming out, and this, and you pitched it to them.
Yeah, you done heard that,
and they heard
times.
it right. They heard it 100 times, so they're not going to remember you. Versus going
and that's why personality is important too.
True.
And you want to be rememberable in your interactions and things like that. Definitely, because like you said, so many different people you're interacting with, and you're like, okay, I heard this. But knowing what it is that you do, who you help, is going to make you stand out more. And then think of ways when you do go network, don't say the same things. How can you stand out? Maybe start with a joke or lead with curiosity.
Icebreaker.
You know what I'm saying? Icebreaker. You really want to stand out, and maybe don't be like, hi, my name is, I do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Maybe think outside the box when it comes to that. As
LV Burke. Shout out to LV Berkey. You damn right, LV. You right. Weak ass apology is absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Lauren Victoria Burke. If you don't know, make sure to go watch her. Correspondent, for CNN, for the Roland Martin Show, all of that. Make sure that you go and follow her. It is so good to see you up in here. So good to see you up here. I was gonna say,
I did that at whenever I met the Netflix producer. He had on an Eagles beanie, and I'm an Eagles fan. I was like, go Birds, and he was like, go Birds, and that led to us having a conversation. And then he followed me, and then I realized that he don't use his Instagram as much as people, as much as he does. And I was like,
a lot of people don't know. But
I still would reach out to
Twitter.
him.
They love Twitter.
They really do. Yeah.
They love Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to do more on Threads, but on Threads, but they love Twitter.
They love
Threads. I'm on Threads. I'm not on Twitter. Threads.
I love Threads.
Is definitely dope. If you want to network and build your audience too, Threads is definitely a way to build your audience quick, fast, like TikTok. It gets you in front of people fast, and it's strongly SEO'd. So if you start searching up something that you don't search up, it's gonna start being on your feed. Just like with TikTok, you start searching up, like if you only watch movies and TV shows, but now you're looking up a recipe, best believe they're gonna start showing you recipes.
Listen.
Right? So
Threads be like, oh, you like birds? Here, there you go. All the birds you want.
And it only stops when you don't interact with those things. Like once it gets on your timeline and stuff, if you don't really like it or you don't stop or comment, then of course it's gonna refresh back to it. But that is the biggest thing with social media. So when I'm trying to connect with other creators on Threads or something, I'll put where I'm at, Kansas City. I'm gonna use the word creators, entrepreneurs, streamers, YouTubers, whatever, so that it can get on their feeds. I'm telling it exactly who I want and where I want them.
And the wonderful thing about Threads is that you can tag, like there's a horror Threads that everything that I post, I tag horror Threads. And if you specifically search, if you're indie filmmaker, search for film threads or filmmaker threads or indie threads, and you're gonna find your people, and then start interacting with them.
Interacting and creating connections. The more connections you create, the more opportunities you create for yourself.
They tried to run me out the block on Threads. Oh no.
Yeah, they you got skedaddled for a little bit. You got skedaddled.
What you doing over there?
He was being messy.
Why you snitching, Mika?
He did it. He's being messy.
It was
Period.
a question. It was
No,
just a question.
No,
it was a question and a comment. It wasn't messy. It was.
You was being messy.
They was killing me.
But I will. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was also going to say, it still goes back to your personality. So the first time I got asked to be on TMZ, and this was 2023, I think the beginning of 2023, I believe. I was nervous because I didn't think it was real until I clicked the link and I seen the bullpen. I was like, oh my God, I'm for real on TMZ. Like, this is about to be real. So I was like, what? And I was thinking, and you said it. I mean, you guys all said it. What is something that I could say that they will never forget? So I just used my personal. I just said something. Mika knows.
You ain't talking about the Patty.
No, it was before old Patty. It was before Patty Pies. But I said I forgot what I said, and plus my background. And my background wasn't like this, which you can still see. My arcades and stuff like that. So I said something and it triggered them, and they started laughing. And it was like, "Yo, did you see his stuff in the back? That's really cool." Next thing you know, here I go again. They call me the very next one. Hey, you want to get on the show? Then I said something else, and then I kept saying, I was like, every segment I do, I'm gonna say something unique and funny so I can be memorable. And I kept doing it. Yeah.
Or they say clip forming now. Clip form.
Yeah.
In person. If you can clip form in person. That's how all the streamers get all them views. Consonant, Ben the Don, all of them. You see clips and you're like, oh, let me go to their page now. They didn't say something funny. Like, I need to follow them. So, like, you can just have one memorable moment. Like, that's all it takes. Literally, that's all it takes.
Or you can get recast for talking about Pay LaBelle. Recast me as another black dude. I was like, that's not me. What is my segment? So, yeah.
You notice the trend? There's a lot of messiness going on between the two of them.
I'm not messy, Mika. That's one thing I try to avoid.
I'm a reaction channel. I'm a reaction channel.
You both messy.
All I do is react and give my opinion.
I be over here sipping my water and doing my horror content, and y'all over here ruffling feathers.
No, I don't ruffle feathers. Feathers ruffle over.
See? You see how they defending themselves? You know what? Stand corrected. I'm gonna go ahead and take my seat, Judge. Thank you.
No. I'm a reaction channel. When people bring me stuff, I react to it. Now it depends on that content creator how much of it feelings he in, and so if he get in his feelings, whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm just saying? He just in his feelings. Whoop-de-doo. I don't care. So recast the child.
Messy.
So as far as so let's get into this. You're a content creator. You're doing content. You're starting to see people either piggyback or steal your content. What do you do? How do you handle that? Because there's other people who are, oh, I'm a mentor and I seen her do it. Now I'm about to be a mentor. I'm about to sell y'all the game on TikTok or whatever for $5 a pop. Now you got to come. How do you deal with that?
First of all, I'm petty, so I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna your comment.
There we go.
There we go.
Don't come out.
She's on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, see how they came out? Yeah, I stand corrected. Yeah.
Let's get
it. You know that I seen that. You got it, bro, because it's time stamps, okay? And I've been working on it for a minute. But yeah, I'll like it. Then I'll go in the comment. The pettiness is the like. Depending on what they stole now, then I might be petty in the comments. Other than that, I'm going to engage with their followers and whoever's in their comments. And now they're gonna come to my page and see that I already have the work, you know what I'm saying, like that. So that is one way to do it. Another way to do it could be you could on TikTok. I use TikTok a lot. I do like IG too, but TikTok, if y'all trying to grow fast, y'all got content, y'all can batch content, meaning y'all can create content all in one day, change your clothes, change your hair, change different topics, film at one point, And then you can schedule out on platforms. They have like TikTok Studio, Facebook, Meta, all of that stuff. You can pre-schedule things out, and that helps me. You can use your ChatGPT, tell it the topics you want to do, tell it what your vision is, all of that stuff, have it, organize it. Then you go ahead, you print it out, whatever you have, a strip or locations or, sets that you want to do. And then you do that for 2 weeks, have 2 weeks worth of content. Then before that 2 weeks is up, have another 2 weeks. So now you always ahead. But you could stitch, you can do stitches, or you can do reaction videos and react and make it funny. Maybe like, turn the negative into an opportunity. So like do a stitch or whatever and make it funny, or, make it relatable. Don't really knock them down, but make it a way to where now that audience is looking at you like, oh, hold on. What she do? What she got going over there? What she working with? And now you're bringing the focus back on you. Right. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways that you can handle that, or you can go straight petty and be like, "Why you didn't, give me credit?"
So you just see me, big dog.
Yeah, like you could have just gave me credit, or if you wanted to work with me, or you want to do a collab, you could have inboxed me or whatever. There's so many different ways. It just really depends on what the content is, or if it's a product. Now, if they still in my product name, they still in my brand. Because I had that happen before. Okay, now I'm definitely gonna inbox you. Yeah. This is definitely copyrighted, so you either take it down or you hands thrown,
knees
right?
bent.
Okay. Yeah, taking you.
Alvin, you being
okay?
messy.
Up to the TikTok street. For sure.
I wonder why.
I have no idea. Alvin almost got banned for 55 months. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Why he's in here being messy?
That's wild.
Why 55 months?
Right.
I don't know.
Why that specifically?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I got that from Rampage Jackson's reactions. Is the funniest thing in the whole planet.
He live by his name for real. He'll trip when he be spazzing out. Like,
yeah, he be spazzing. He was like banning for 55 bucks. I was like, that's hilarious. I'm stealing that. I'll tell you where I got it from too. And dare you to come get me, because I'm hide. If Rampage Jackson come around, I'm hiding. But no, I do feel the personality part, making it funny, but also in certain instances, if you make it informative, informative enough, because so when I got on YouTube, well, actually I started podcasting way back in August of 2017 was my first time podcasting, and I used to do it on speaker radio. And then when StreamYard came about, that's when I moved over to YouTube. But I was like what you were talking about right now, when were you talking about earlier, not really finding your audience. You're kind of all over the place. I'm talking about Black empowerment, but people want to talk about relationships and Black relationships. And now we're talking about, Black politics, and we're talking about politics. It's still no structure, because I'm talking about everything, but there's not one particular thing. And in 2022, I remember, because I was blowing up on TikTok at one time, just talking about the Ukraine situation with the Africans, because I felt that, you know what I mean? And numbers start going up, doing a lot of content on that platform. And then one day I just sat around and I thought about it, and I was like, I'm not happy with this. This is cool, but I'm not happy. So I said, I literally just still on there. I was like, I want to get back to talking about, comic book movies and comic books and, my figures and stuff like that. But I don't feel comfortable with that, because me as a Black man and the way that I look, the way that I talk don't coincide with, and this is something that I struggle with for a long time, doesn't coincide with my love, my passion. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like, and I talked to my brother about this. I was like, being a nerd in this space, being a Black nerd, being a blurred, I didn't get looked at like that, because I don't look like the average Black nerdy dude.
You don't look like Ernie. We need to put it out there. We put it out there.
If you watch it, I don't look like you, brother. I don't look like you. If you watch it, but yeah, I don't look like yep. He started it, but anyway, but I don't look like that, so I don't get I honestly get looked at in this space where people look down on me because I don't look like that until I start spouting out different comics or different things that I like, different figures, whatever. I start geeking out. Now all of a sudden, like, oh well, he knows what he's talking about. So do you feel like that's everybody in the panel can talk about this, but do you feel like literally that's kind of a holdback being a black woman in this space and this creator space, trying to find your niche when people are looking at you and might look down on you because you are a black woman in this creator space?
I want to lead with growth is not emotional, but we make it emotional. Okay? What I mean is we tie growth to results. Oh, I didn't get the views, so I'm not growing. Or I didn't go viral, so it did not work. And now that's tied to your mental. So I always teach, we're going from employees to entrepreneur. There's a shift. And you got to create your own destiny with that. But we can't be tied to our results. Meaning, oh, I'm going to post this on TikTok. I only got 200 views, or I'm stuck in the 300 views, or I only got 2 shares or 2 saves. You can't look at it that way, and you can't make growth emotional, and you got to make it action driven. So how many pieces of content did I post? If there's 28 days in February, did I post 28 pieces of content? Because that's 28 times that I showed up online. Even if I got 200 views times 28 times, that's not just 200 views now. You see, So we can't make growth emotional, but then at the same time, we can't. As a beginner, I used to be a beginner. I teach beginners, mainly teach beginners. Even if you advance, I do have an advanced community. But we look at it like it's not working, or, if people don't like us, or I'm outcast, or maybe I'm just really different, or, we got to fit in all the time. But the reason I was able to grow my platform is because I went against everything people were doing online. Trying to go viral and stuff. I didn't focus on going viral. I focused on how many times can I show up? How many times can I post? How many people can I impact? Right. How many people can I impact and engage with and form a connection? Now, I have people who all I did was, like you said, if they follow you, you go and inbox them and say, thank you for the follow. That one message got me sales multiple times. And I wasn't even looking for a sale, but they like, okay, I like that she said, thank you for following, or we started a conversation from there. What do you do? Where do you live? Like, what are some things that you're trying to get into? What is your journey like? How can I help you? Now it's more personable, right? But I stood out. I don't think that as a Black woman in the space, it is hard because you do have a lot of pressure on you to do one thing. Like, a lot of people expected me to be in the beauty niche, and I wasn't. Like, you should do wigs and stuff. I still get that. You should do wigs, or you should do get ready with me, or you should do, and that's not what I do. So it's already like they got these expectations from what they want to see or what they want. But like you said, you're passionate about something and you already have something that you can talk about consistent. It doesn't feel like a job. It's not going to wear you out creating content. It's something that you can talk about for hours. And that's what you want. You don't want to just pick something, because now what you're going to find yourself, you're going to keep pivoting and you're not going to be able to build a foundation on social media to start scaling. I always use Beyonce because she didn't just lead. She didn't just start with multiple things. She made herself the brand. And then everything she launched after that, it was, oh, that's Beyonce, so I'm going to get it. Oh, it's Rihanna, so I'm going to get it. Right? So you got to find your foundation. You got to find what you like to do. Stick with that and then start introducing new stuff in. And now they're already going to like it or mess with it because they're like, okay, we already like them for this and now they're dropping this. Let me check this out, right? You have a foundation. You have a personal brand. So now you can start dropping other things. You don't want to drop everything all at once. You want to build on one thing. You want to be known for one thing. Then like you can start maybe dropping your own comic book or skits or right. And now they're already like, okay, well, hold on. I'm liking this. And make sure you can segment it together. If you can't, maybe just have it on the side. That's why we have link trees, right? You can always do I say TV show commercial. So the TV show is what makes you relatable, what makes you, personable, things like that. But the commercial is focused on the marketing and the products, drawing them in, telling them what you got going on, telling them what you got going on next, or what, what's coming. And then you jump back in a TV show. So if you ever watching a TV show and it's good and stuff like that, and you liking it, and then it cut off to a commercial, and now you're like, okay, oh my God. But the commercials, especially on per month, they always fit whatever it is you watching. Don't do that. So I was watching maybe recently I was watching Watson on there, and then it's like they won't have Tide commercials or all these other things. They might have truck commercials and stuff, but everything is tied in together, like from the TV show to the commercial to everything that is advertised, just like the NFL, like all of the commercials that they broadcast during that time is around food for football parties, watch parties, this, that, and the third, which is very intentional. So I would just say, find your niche, find your lane, stick to your lane, and then branch off from that. Because you can always branch off from that. It's not one thing. And if it's not working, if you did it consistently for 90 days, I say at least do something for 90 days. You're like, okay, I'm really not seeing growth. I haven't been consistent with this. Maybe this is not something I'm actually interested in doing. Then, okay, now pivot. But you don't want to keep pivoting, and now you're just stuck in this cycle. Yeah. Right? So that's what I wanted to add for that.
JD Informer says she spoke about scheduling. What would she recommend if someone who is fighting time every week but wants to create content?
Sorry, you read that kind of fast.
Oh, my bad.
Scheduling. Okay, so I would say if you don't have a lot of time, ChatGPT. Artificial intelligence is not going anywhere. Yeah, I was against it. I didn't want to do when they did that Facebook trend where they was creating the babies and them. And I was like, I'm not putting my face in no AI. I'm not doing that.
I became a baby.
I'm not doing this. Right?
So did Mika. Mika became a baby.
I'm not doing that. I say use your AI. Use it. Now don't just take it and copy and paste it. Talk back and forth with your ChatGPT. I be talking to like my homegirl, like, we're not doing
that sounds like somebody I know.
Right.
Hey, you're not gonna hate on me and Chuck's relationship. That's what you're not gonna do.
I didn't even say a name. I just said I know somebody who do.
And what you're not gonna do is hate on me and Chuck's relationship.
Did I look at the camera? Did I say Mika?
It don't matter. You already pointed. You had did this earlier, and everybody was like, "Oh, it definitely Mika." You ain't gonna hate on me and Chuck.
She gonna send Chuck after you, man. You better calm down, man. Calm down.
Chuck,
I'm sorry.
Like the Terminator.
Go ahead. Continue.
Hold on. Somebody said they was watching Bob's Burger and they seen Taco Bell. That is very intentional because you already watching something that's food and things like that. And they be listening to us anyway, because I was just thinking the other day, like, I want some pizza. Then I seen a Little Caesars video and I'm just like, okay. Or when I get on Facebook after, like, I say something, I get on Facebook and now all I see is ads and stuff about Fashion Over or something. It's like, okay. Very intentional. So be very intentional. But I would say use your ChatGPT. Figure out what your niche is. If you don't know what your niche is, put into like 5 interests. What are you interested in? What topics? What you watch? Stuff like that. Give it all of that stuff. Or what some things you like to do. And from that, you're going to say what topics or what will most likely be easier for me, to create based on this information. From that information, it's going to give you topics and suggestions. Pick those and then go ahead and create that content. Meaning you can do face front videos. You can do B-roll videos. B-roll videos is just aesthetic videos where you can, it's less than 30 seconds. So face front videos is 30 seconds to 1 minute. And then short form videos is less than 15 seconds. Yeah. And so from there, you can say, what content should I create? Should I do Get Ready With Me? Should I do lifestyle content? A lot of people do videos in their cars or You can do videos anywhere. It does not matter. The main thing is to have a topic, batch the content, and then when you batch the content, you can go and schedule inside of TikTok. So I use TikTok and I use Google. Use Google Calendar. I love Google Calendar, ChatGPT. Also, somebody can drop this in the chat. Answerthepublic.com.
Answer the public.
Yes, you can go on there if you know, like the indie film on there. You can go in there and type on that, right? You can type that topic in there, and it's gonna give you a list of what people are searching up within that niche.
Okay.
So now you don't have to think about what are people asking or what are people searching and what questions. Answer the Public is going to give you all of that information. Once you have your niche and you have the topics you want to talk about, you know what kind of content you want to farm, or you can do content right here. You can do B-roll content where you just add the words over. You could be walking in and out of the kitchen, open the fridge, and then you can have like text on the screen. You can do that, and then you can just batch them out. I would say the biggest thing is batching and scheduling. And Instagram has a scheduling feature. TikTok Studio has a scheduling feature. All of these things, and even they have apps now like Buffer and all of these other apps that you can link, Hootsuite that you can link and start scheduling out now. I know on Facebook, if you have a community, you can schedule out. There's a lot of different ways that you can do it. I would say the main thing is to have a topic, a day where you go over what topics or what stories are you telling this week. And then have a different batch day. So have a day where you brainstorm and you write stuff down, because you don't want to be writing and getting topics and then trying to go and batch it. You want to give the creative time to settle, right? You want to think about it like, okay, wait, maybe I thought of something better tomorrow, instead of just batching it right off the bat. Because now you are going back and trying to rechange and you're trying to make it perfect. When if you would have just gave yourself that extra day, set a different day to batch and create, you'll be more focused and more creative.
Indeed.
Got you.
Yes.
And what does Answer the Public do? Again, I'm sorry. Answer the Public does what?
Answer the Public is a search engine for all search engines. So Google, Yahoo, TikTok, Instagram, Meta, any and everything. You go on there, you can see what you type in any topic. I'm telling you, any topic, and it's gonna pull up prompts, questions. What are people asking? What are people searching? It's gonna give you topics on what you can create videos on, and then from that, you're gonna pull those things from there and put it into your ChatGPT. See what ChatGPT give you, and then brainstorm, and then produce it.
Cool.
Awesome.
I need to name my chat something. I ain't even think about giving it no name. But I don't talk to my chat like the way other people.
And if y'all do talk to your chat, a good prompt for your ChatGPT, kind of give it a rundown who you are. So what's your name? You can use your IG handles and stuff like that. Hey chat, I'm LarelleDaMentor. I've been in this field for X, Y, and Z. I'm a digital mentor on and offline. I want to start creating content around X, Y, and Z. From all the information that you already have, if you already use ChatGPT, use this information and talk like me. Talk like you don't sound like a bot. So now you've been talking how you text. I say a lot of I wanna or want to, stuff like that. So now I want
that. But no,
I'll be saying okay, or like a lot of slang. I text how I talk. So now I'm training my ChatGPT to remember certain key factors and to talk like me, and now start giving me ideals based on how I speak and how I show up to you. So now you're not just getting the borderline ChatGPT. Now your ChatGPT knows how you think, knows how you talk, sounds like you, giving you ideas, and you can tell it to ask you to start asking you follow-up questions to get more of an idea of what you're looking for.
My ChatGPT gonna end up replacing me, and now it's like a whole.
I mean, my ChatGPT's name is Kit, so you know what I'm saying. So
yeah.
My ChatGPT is just chat. I'd be like, "What up, chat? What's up? What we doing today?" So that's how I talk to that.
Not Snarky J. Don't do that, Alvin. Don't do that.
Alvin over here wilding, boy. That 55 months looking real good right now, don't it, Alvin?
Don't nobody been in jail that long.
All right, let me ask this question. What are some of the setbacks that you normally hear when you are mentoring people for content creating? What is the biggest besides the consistency, because that's one of the biggest, but besides consistency, what are some of the other setbacks that you see when it comes to content creating?
Definitely consistency. I'm going to tell y'all that is number one. And then number two is their environment or their mindset. Meaning if you guys are parents or aunts or stuff like that, you typically put other people first, and that's your nature as a mom, as a dad, things like that. But how can you show up for them if you haven't showed up for yourself?
Say that again for the people in the back.
How can you show up for them if you haven't showed up for yourself? So a lot of my mentees are moms. I do have a lot of moms. I do have dads in my community too, but they be like, oh, well, I got to put the kids down, or I got to do this, I got to do that. So time management, I speak a lot about time management inside my mentorship, because often we had the time and we do have the time, but we chose to do something else. So when you do get that downtime, it's like, oh, I deserve a break, or I want to binge watch this show. And now you hooked. Now you on the cliffhangers, and now you just watching TV. That's time. If you guys use 30 minutes every day, or even less than 30 minutes to work on your business consistently, it's gonna grow over time. The more you do it, the more repetition you got. So definitely consistency. Your environment. So if you are already going out, or even on the weekend, so you work Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday, Tuesday through Sunday, whatever, and you're on the weekend, you're like, I deserve a break. Work hard, play hard. That's something I don't live by for real, right? Because now you're just conditioning yourself. Oh, I didn't work all this time. Now I just get to play, when really you should be building. You will have time to play. You can set a time. And I will say, build you a schedule. So I use Google Calendar. There's Turo. There's other Notions. There's other different things that you guys can use to build you a schedule. But if you already know you got to get up and get your kids to school at 8, time block from 8 to 10, boom. Now you have a break. You have a break window, and then maybe you go to work from this time. Go ahead and download Google Calendar, get in Google Calendar, put everything that occurs every day, weekly, into your Google Calendar. So now you can see where the gaps of time that you have, or in order to utilize and create different things. Maybe you have downtime on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday at 2:00 you have downtime, and now on Thursday you have a gap. So you don't have the kids. They may be at the daddy's house, or whatever the case may be. Now you have another time block. So on Tuesday you had that. On Thursday you're working on your business. So I would say the biggest thing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I guess I don't know if your headphones went up. It just switched. You got like louder. You're good now.
Okay. But I would say the biggest thing is time blocking. So we often have the time, we just do something else with it. So that would be one of the hardest things, is just making time for yourself. Someone paid you $1,000 a day, and they said all you have to do is work on your business. Yeah, it came out. Would you do it? Would you do it?
That's like the advice you would give somebody. Like, think of it like somebody giving you $1,000 to come in, show up for an hour or two to work on your business. That's what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, because oftentimes too, we already are scrolling on social media. So that's time you can be working on your business instead of scrolling, watching other creators get paid.
True. That's fact.
Like that time you can replace it, or if you have time, if you eat breakfast and you sit down and eat breakfast at the table, maybe use that time to maybe scroll through your Instagram, or come up with some type of creative inspiration. And now throughout the rest of the day, put your phone down, right? Start creating. We got to start creating instead of being online a lot, like scrolling and doing all this stuff. We do doom scroll, but I would say time management. Definitely get a Google Calendar, put everything that you do into a Google Calendar or a spreadsheet or whatever, and figure out where those gaps and times that you have to work on yourself.
I mean, I technically did that because I remember having me and Chillmonger was having a conversation. I think at that time I was a little over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and that's when I told him I'm gonna start doing this thing in the morning. You know, and he was like, I wouldn't do it in the morning. No way he's really gonna watch it. But then I learned something. And I stuck with that for like months and months and months and months until I seen the Country Wayne skits. And the Country Wayne skits was a lot of those skits were coming out like hella early in the morning. I mean, he was dropping them. I'm like, and then I'm going in there and I'm watching the premiere, and it's thousands upon thousands of people watching this. So I'm like, if people gonna watch what they want to watch, if they are used to you, they're going to make sure that they watch you. So all you got to do is just be consistent. That's the number one thing, is be consistent. You know, so I just was like, you know what, Monday through Friday. And I was like, even if I'm late, even if I wake up late, or if I'm tired, you know, let me give them something. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm sick, but let me give them something. Okay, I can't do it at 7:30. Now they're like, okay, the stream is at 8. And now I'm apologizing. Hey, normally I was on there. I'm tired. I work 6 days a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting on tires and transmissions or whatever. I'm you know whatever. But but I got you, because I'm going to give you the same effort. You know, I'm going to give you the same effort that I give my job. I'm going to give to everybody on this stream. You know, everybody who watches me, everybody who's going to watch me on the replay. I'm going to give you everything that I got. Because if I can give Ford everything I got, and Laurel, you know, Ford is the biggest job in Kansas City. Everybody worked there. If I could give them 12 years of my life, I could give these people an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? A pure dedication. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Giving the people the dedication that you would give to any other job, but you're giving it to them, you know, but it's fulfilling you. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. So that's just,
you got to watch out for Chill, Dre. You can't listen to him. He's CIA.
Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously you did. You got to watch out for him, man. He's CIA. You got to watch out for Chill, man. You got to watch out for Chill. And yes, Calvin is my dude, man. Calvin is my dude. Let me answer Calvin real quick. Bill Weathers, lovely day, okay? That's what I'm gonna go with. You gotta answer him. He gonna keep going. He gonna ask another question, but that's my guy, man. That's my guy. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Mr. Red.
Oh no, you're good. And I would just say another setback is not knowing what platforms to post on. And what I normally say is pick the platform that you show up the most on, whichever one you're doom scrolling on the most. Pick that platform and just stick to one platform. Stop trying to do all the platforms. Master one platform, master one niche, and then bring your audience over to these other platforms. Now, don't stay too long on one platform, because if TikTok shut down and you didn't build your whole platform on TikTok, you got to start over. So once you get a following, once people are interacting, once people are showing up for you, be like, hey, follow me on IG. That's what I did. I started on TikTok. I started having an audience. I'm like, hey, go check out my Instagram. Or if you want to see the full video, go to Instagram. Or if I'm on TikTok and I'm doing a long form, I'm going to post a short form and be like, go check out my YouTube for the full video. So now I am getting them on the platforms where I need them at, and they are not just on one platform. So if something happens with TikTok or if something happens with IG, I can still have a way to connect with them. And then another tip is have an email list or have a free community to where you can have everybody in that community. You don't have to talk in there every day. You can if you want, but at least have somewhere for them to go and have community with you. So if something happens, you can go and talk to them. You can go and chat, be like, hey, this is what we're doing. This is where we're pivoting. But if you don't have a community, it could be a free, I started off with a free Facebook group. Now I use Instagram chats or channels and things like that. But I have someone somewhere where my community can grow. You got Discord, you got Telegram.
I need to get a Discord. That's what
you got Group Me, Telegram, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's so many different things where you can have a community. And it can be free. And then you can always go to paid, or you can have different tiers. Like this is the free chat, but if you start teaching or you start doing masterclass, I do a lot of masterclass. Now you have another tier, right? So you can do that. You have the school platform. You have Mighty Network. There's so many apps out here nowadays that you can use to stay connected to your community outside of social media. Because you don't own those followers on social media. You don't control those followers until you have them in your own chats, right? Because if social media cuts it off or somebody takes your page, what are you going to do? So these are some things you do want to know as a beginner and that they won't tell you.
All right. Mika Blue, did you have anything else to add to that, or?
No.
No, I think she's spot on. Yeah, that's good information. Spot on.
It is really good information. We do have another super chat. You guys have been amazing. Miss Roberta with the $10 super chat. Channel support. I'm back. Who cussing? Mika. She did it.
The dude at the BAFTA is cussing. The dude at the BAFTA.
If Miss Roberta, because he cussing, this is what I'm gonna do to him.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
I'm gonna hit him with these biscuits, baby.
Biscuits.
All right. So, Miss Laurel, tell everybody where they could be able to connect with you at if they want to. They want your mentoring service. They want to get what you're offering. Offering. How can they get to you?
Okay. Before I say where you can follow me, if you are a creator or entrepreneur, at names need to be the same on all platforms unless it's taken, and it should be slightly off. But you guys can follow me on all platforms at LarelleDaMentor. It's right up here. And then for my Kansas City natives, you can find me on Instagram at KC Creatorpreneurs. CreatorPreneur.
And hold on real quick. Do me a favor and make sure to send me that so I could send me all the links so I could copy and paste it so I could put it in this description of this video too. All right, and then go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. No, so my mentorships is at LarelleDaMentor on all platforms, TikTok, YouTube, IG, Instagram. And for all my KC people, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at KC Creatorpreneurs.
Awesome. I really appreciate you coming on, hanging with us on the stream. This was really good information, especially for people who are trying to get into the content creating game, trying to be able to build a brand, no matter what that brand is. The number one thing is to stay consistent. Treat that one subscriber, that one follow like you have your million. And trust me, it's going to be worth it at the end. So I really appreciate it. We're going to drop you off the stream here. We're going to finish up some of our stuff. Thank you again. And March 7th is the meetup at in Kansas City. So
for Parkway Lanes, we are having our 4th creatorpreneur meetup in Kansas City. You just pay for your lanes, or there'll be people there, so you don't have to come and bowl. But we are gonna be bowling.
I'm bowling.
It's just a chance to network. Hi, look.
I'm Twinkle Toes. You know what I'm saying?
But just come out and collab, come network, come chill. You want to find other creatives. If you want to know what to do in the summertime, you're trying to be outside, safe, and chill, make sure y'all follow me. We going to have multiple events all throughout the summer. But yes, our next one is March 7th at 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Ward Parkway.
And I will be there. Yeah. So I'm going to be there like the Jacksons. I'll be there.
Yes. So thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate this.
Thank you for coming on. A lot of good information. Thanks.
Very good information. So I will be talking to you later, and just inbox me all the links to your to everything that they can be able to connect you with, so I can make sure to put it in the description in the chat.
Awesome.
Or
Thank you guys.
in this description. Thank you. Appreciate you. See you soon.
See you guys.
Oops, I didn't mean to hit it that quick. My fault. That was an accident. I didn't mean to hit it that quick. All right. Mika Blue, what do we got? What we got coming up soon? What do we got? What y'all got?
You know what I tell y'all all the time, man. This blues news, man. Blues news is, but no, Thursday, hopefully I'm trying to go audition for this film on Thursday, so I might go and
are you about to be a Targaryen? That's all I want to know.
Hey, look, man, keep that on the low, man. Keep that on the low, dog. Keep it on the low. Nah, I ain't HBO ain't called me up yet, man. I wouldn't mind being the Targaryen, you know what I'm saying? Or so I could just bastard, so I could yell that out. But nah, man, it's a local joint here, man. So yeah, other than that, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
I said let me get back into it, because a lot of things going on on the movie side of things, man, that I said let me get back in contact. Let me get back in touch, because I did this one movie and it ain't came out yet. And I hollered at that dude and he was like, we got to reshoot some stuff, but that was last year, man. When we gonna reshoot? Are you gonna come? You know what I'm saying? Like, I spent my time. Well, he did pay though, so I got paid for it. So
you got paid. You just want to know. You want to see the work though.
I just want to see the work. Yeah.
So I got my lens. Finally got my widescreen lens in. You know what I mean? They came in, got my mic. I'm just going to get just a light. I just need a light, and I went to Amazon. It was like 15, between 18 and like $30 just to get the light on it. I am going to get a dummy battery for long, you know what I'm saying, for longer shoots, because I was just using the battery up in this mug, and that mug went dead light really quick. And it was telling me I had 5 hours left, and I'm like, where? You know what I mean? Because I was doing my settings, I was doing some testing on the mic, because this is, Rolls mics are really industry level. They're really good mics. And since we're doing a basically a one shot face to face, not one shot, but one area face to face, I didn't need to buy the wireless mics. You know what I mean? All I needed was one good, basically boom mic or stick mic that captures everything, and everything else I could be able to do in post, as long as the levels is right. You know what I mean? So, So yeah, I'm excited. I've never been this excited before in my life. And this is the one where I'm like, because I'm actually, I know that I'm getting back into my bag. You know what I mean? I'm getting back into a love that I've had for a long time, and that's acting and entertaining people. I love entertaining people, and I'm like, this is a way for me to show my skills. I'm actually going to be on the backside, on the camera side, and with the writing and with the editing. This is perfect for me. I'm ready for the challenge. You know what I mean? So I'm just super excited. I can't wait to film this, and let's freaking go. I'm excited, y'all. You see the excitement in my face? Boy, he better not never watch Def Jam. That's what it is. If they would have came out and said, Tourette's dude watched Def Jam last night, and he got excited from watching 1992's Def Jam, I would have been like, you know what? I kind of
Martin Lawrence.
Yeah. You know what? I get it. You know what I mean? Oh man.
Mika, what you got? Mika, what you got?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just got Tourette's all of a sudden.
I don't know. I do know, but yeah. New shit's gonna be popping.
New shit's gonna be popping. I love it.
That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you.
Put that on the shirt. New shit's gonna be popping.
That's it. That's all I can tell you. No, the what's it called? Hint will drop tomorrow, and then the reveal will drop on Thursday. So
I saw something I had wanted to share with. I can't even remember what it is now. I had wanted to ask you when I find it again. I'll send it to you. But it was something. I'll find it. Don't worry about it. I'll find it.
So, yeah, great, yay! Oh, I'm also retiring as an actress because Dirt ain't making movies no more. So we're good.
Right.
I'm making movies.
I'll put you down, Mika. Yeah, Dre making movies. Dre said, "Come through."
I'm trying to get flown out.
I got you. Don't worry about it.
I got you. You'll get flown out. I got you flued out or whatever. I got
flued out.
Flued.
I got
FLEWED.
Flued out.
We're just gonna use that no past tense, and then I flew you out. I flew you out.
Oh no,
Culture May said, "What's happening, my people? I know I'm late, but I just had to say, Dre, I got that same setup, camera and mic. You would need a mic screen for windy weather outside. I really do love and respect y'all. Peace out. Appreciate it. Thank God I'm not going to be outside. This is going to be the indoor, and when I do outside, it's literally going to be B-roll footage that would not have anything on it but background music. I'm going to strip the audio of it and just have the background. So yeah, in Stamina, you are absolutely right. Massive racist. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, that was it. Top fives. Game night is this Saturday. Jeopardy. Gonna reach out to all the Jeopardy.
Did you say Jeopardy?
Jeopardy?
Jeopardy.
Like I ain't did this one before.
Jeopardy. Okay, I thought you were saying deputy because I shot the sheriff.
Jeopardy.
Shot the sheriff.
What I did.
Yeah, game nights is Saturday. It'll be live. I did do a live episode Saturday. That was pretty dope.
Yeah. I would keep doing that, Mika.
Yeah.
I think you should
told you that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was really dope. I just jumped on for an hour. I don't even think I made it to the hour mark, but at first I was really, really nervous because there was nobody watching the stream like at all, and so I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna talk, and then people started coming in, started asking questions and things like that. So I'm excited. But that live stream is part of the announcement on Thursday.
So Plantation Shark, Mika, any words on
no, okay, listen. The only person that's writing Plantation Shark is Rashad from the Popcorn in Your Beard podcast. I don't have nothing to do with that.
Plantation Shark. Wild.
That's wild.
I ain't nothing to do that.
That is.
Oh yeah. I am. Yeah. Announcement on Thursday about. Yeah, Thursday. That's all I can say. It's a secret. Hint will drop tomorrow.
Would you like to know a secret?
Man, I say this every
cinematic nightmares podcast.
Monday.
But you know, to piggyback off what you were saying, you know, I just thought about this. It is right. Just when because sometimes you do, I felt like giving up. I even gave up my podcast for 6 months.
I quit. I quit
for 6 months. No, you're not. But I quit for 6 months because I just couldn't. No, you ain't. And I just couldn't. I couldn't do it because I could not find. I was too busy looking at numbers and all of that. And really, in this game, stop looking at numbers. Just looking at
the numbers. Yeah.
Stop looking at the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Look at how good your content is.
You
know what I'm saying?
Lose followers every day, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do.
Or you can turn around and gain. You'll lose followers or turn around and gain 100 more. You know what I'm saying? Say something about, just do a reaction video and then you turn around and everybody following you for some reason. I don't know. You know, that's what happens, you know.
Beef brings content.
Beef beef, I cook it. You know what I'm saying? I cook it for dinner. You know what I'm saying?
But no, yeah, that's it. Top 5 this Sunday. I did drop a top 5 last Sunday. I did Black Vampires. Yeah, that's it. I'm retired. I'm retiring Exploring the Shadows because I felt like it was a little too much. It was getting a little preachy. Mm-hmm. So not preachy, but more like professor-ish. no.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a professor.
No. And because I try not to say, I try to like the top 5s are fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I
you don't want to come off like a know-it-all or something.
Yeah, I don't want to come off as like, oh, I know every subgenre of horror, which I really don't.
Horror.
Yeah,
right.
So
You're bougie.
What was the term?
Clubs and watch
what
horror.
was the term? They said the A24 was
the elevated
horror. No, so like
I don't watch that. It's not elevated enough.
It's not elevated.
I was gonna switch it over to doing anthology movies, but then I was like, do I really want to spend the time like talking about movies that people already know about, like The Twilight Zone or Creep Show or things like that? Yeah. So I have changed. I'm changing it, and that will drop on Thursday. Hooray! Yay! Go Mika!
Hooray!
That's also, I won't be on next Monday.
She won't be on next Monday. That's what's up.
I won't be here next Monday because I'm gonna be with my people in the Dominican Republic. You think I'm Dominican?
Have fun. Be safe too.
Well, peeps.
With my people.
Familia.
With my people. I don't know if y'all know this, but for the longest time, Blue thought I was Dominican.
I did not think you was. I just ran with it. I didn't think you was Dominican.
Torian said he'll be the new Mika when you leave.
No, you won't. No, you won't. I'm coming back. God damn it.
Me no black, Poppy. Me no black.
Me no black. Me no black. I had no idea what you're talking about. I'm not black.
No, actually, I'm paying for the flight. Actually, no, I'm not. Delta miles. I'm good.
But you did pay for the flight.
I did pay for the flight. Actually, no, I did. I used all my Delta miles to pay for the flight.
Hey,
yeah, Hula Gang. I know. Mika, did I tell you about that? Because I know you had posted the and he also did Blackula, the comic. He has I think he got 3 volumes of the Blackula comic book that he did. So
see, I want to be like the know-it-all horror person, like, but I know.
I mean, but you are what you are, Mika. If you own that, you own that. You know what I'm saying? You can't get away from it. So
I mean, I during the live I did. That's wild.
All right, we can go now, Dre. We can wrap it up.
Wow. Oh.
What?
Wait. What happened? What just happened?
Earth to Dre.
Like I can just be me.
Make sure you check out Cinematic Nightmares podcast everywhere on Instagram, Threads, and YouTube. Oh, also, I have been also posting 28 days of Black History Horror. We're on day 23, and yeah.
Oh, that's awesome! I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Get Torian out of here.
And don't post your video on my post. But
I will.
Who did that?
I did.
They hijacking post now.
I'm trying to piggyback off of what Mika doing right now. I'm trying to get in the horror game too, baby. I'm a grifter. Okay. I'm trying to get in the horror game so I can grift in horror. They ain't grifted in horror yet. No, I'm about to say everything in horror is woke.
Stupid.
I went back and watched Nightmare on Elm Street. It is woke.
It is.
I was sick of this woke. Why Michael Myers had to have a white face, huh? Because they wanted to be woke by the evil man being white.
Jesus Christ.
Woke.
Oh, and thank you, Culture Made channel. I saw your comment. I appreciate you.
All right. So of course I'll be coming back with another grifter video in the morning. So hey, I'll see you guys in the morning.
Where you be finding, like, how you getting all these grifters?
Because people be sending it to them.
Dude, no, I literally,
that's what I'm
legitimately,
asking, like,
legitimately, I literally, because I follow Birdman, High CHD, Utterly Noah, a few of these channels anyway. Mm-hmm. So especially since I do reaction videos to them, my algorithm is going to feed me more grift, more grift reactions. more just griffity griff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it just happens. You know what I'm saying? They, you know.
That Eric July was funny to me though. That's a funny dude, man.
That's really funny. And then they talking about, can he take over
I saw that.
Whatchamacallit?
Milestone.
Milestone. No.
Get out of here.
Taste the biscuits. Get out of here. Get out of here, son. Get out.
Yeah, we good on that. He can't even get his, what are you trying to get, a third edition of Ice? He can't even get that off the ground. Y'all talking about him taking over Milestone. He out here begging for that now. He the comic book Dr. Umar.
Nah, somebody pointed out that we were crabs in the bucket because we don't support Eric July because he's black. I don't support Eric July because he be doing a whole bunch of shoe bootying. That's the reason why I don't do that. And then you hang with the people who don't like us. So why? Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and that's the whole, because now we're about to get back into the weeds with the Rob, Ernie, you know what I'm saying, that whole situation. But that is the point. Like, why am I supporting? Because his whole thing ain't genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's not a genuine thing.
He doesn't care about comics. He doesn't care.
That's not what it is. So, and like you say, he over there kicking it with the neurotics and all of them. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no different than your boy with the high top.
Who's my boy with the high top?
You know, I ain't. You know, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it classy a little bit. Mika said we're a little too messy, but you know, he came at you by Ironheart. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Ain't no different.
Yeah.
Ain't no different. No different. So yeah. All of that. Even Shine Comics. I see Shine Comics culture. Shine Comics, he just a Kool-Aid drinker. I don't think he know what's up and what's down. He just drinking the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? It's just
he went hard at the Ernie, and I seen that, which was, I mean, it's been out there, so that ain't nothing new. But it's a thin line where you start coming after people. You know what I'm saying? You coming after Rob to defend. No, you're coming after Ernie to defend Rob while also opening up Eric July is wild business. So I'm out of that. He can do what he wants to. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I know I already like I said, I gotta recast the Chala video again because you ain't just gonna keep two-stepping. You ain't just gonna keep two-stepping and spinning around in circles and I ain't gonna catch it. I got you. I caught him. So yeah, that's it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
her name is Bennett.
Nah,
in it.
But you know, I fuck with Captain Durag, so they let me know every day. Hey man, no, you fuck with Captain Durag. So, but you know, it is what it is.
Tony Weaver even went after Captain Durag. I was like, dang, Blue, you're in the minority.
I know.
Tony Weaver is the most positive person on the planet, and he was like, I don't know about Captain Durag, dog. Tony Weaver. So I don't know. I don't care because I'm never gonna watch it. So. And it's for kids.
And that's really.
And maybe that's. And I'm always play devil's advocate with this. Maybe that's their Hammerman. Yeah, and I can't take away their Hammerman. That's maybe their Mr. T. Do you know what I'm saying? They're Mr. T's Adventures. I'm not going to take away their Tony Robinson is. You know what? Let's wrap it up.
He said Captain Fried Catfish.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
All right, we're gonna stop being messy because Mika is over here like y'all are too messy saying names. You know what I'm saying? If you real, keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So
you gonna clip this and I'm gonna still be over here drinking.
No, I'm not gonna clip this part. They're gonna have to watch to the end to get this part. See your man with the flat top. He do got a flat top.
He do though. It be lopsided. It be hanging on to this. Let me stop. I'm
He's still from Juice.
Still from Juice was shook, boy. He was scared.
Yeah, I feed y'all break my mom's stuff. My parents gotta come here, man.
Great. You see it, but you see he ain't show back up on nothing though.
I ain't seen him. I ain't trying to see him. Don't want to see him. He don't want to see me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to tell him. Right. I'm gonna have to tell him, man. Raheem's dad. Somebody shot him. So I don't want to turn into. I don't want to turn into to that guy. So So anyway,
I'm gonna invest in a do-rag right now, Jay.
I got a do-rag on right now.
Do-rag man was,
Explain. Finish your thoughts so we can wrap this up.
Dre is do-rag, man. You do-rag.
At first I was Hat Man. Now I'm do-rag man.
Do-rag. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them have it because again, this mug might be their cap. This might be their hammer man. This might be their like I said, their Mr. T adventures. They might be their first introduction to a black hero. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna take that away from the kids. You know what I'm saying? Do I like the name? No. I can't even get Biscuit Man and honey sauce off the ground. Sorry, you two.
Yeah, that ain't happening, Dre. That ain't happening.
All right, we really got to wrap it up. Torian's over here on the corny jokes. So thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode. Not the do-rag, Mac. Do-rag. That sounds like a pimp. Here come do-rag Mac. Yeah, I'm do-rag Mac.
Oh, man.
Baby, where's my $5 at? Oh, you better give him this money. He's do-rag Mac. Nah.
Do-rag Mac.
Yeah, show you right, you jive time turkeys. Hey, we need to bring Jive back. Mika, you in? It's jive time, fool. He out here jiving.
Slip me something on the black hand side, Jive. Come on.
Right on there, Jive.
Right on, bro.
Mika, you don't want to be a part of the Jive crew? We bring a Jive back. Show you right. Yeah.
Mika, you do a do-rag or a bunny?
Why would I do a do-rag?
I don't know.
That is a wild question, though. With all the hair she got, you gonna say a do-rag?
Do-rag or the bunny? I don't know.
You over here jiving the sister, Blue.
I'm over here jiving.
You over here jiving the sister.
Show you right, Ray.
Ray gonna have your little boy on the set. Keep playing.
Still in radios. Oh man, let's get about it.
With the worst haircut in movie history.
What? Oh man. He turned out to be a real killer though. Like I think he locked up for life right now.
That's
J Rock.
He said, Dr. Garvey, show you right, Jack. Give me some skin. Don't be no sucker. All right, let's go, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Blur AF. Put in the comment section. Do you want Jive back? Put that in the comment section.
Put that in the comment.
Bring Jive back. If you want us to bring Jive back, suckers. But make sure, of course, to go ahead and follow over here, Miss Mika G, over at the Cinematic Nightmares podcast. And make sure you follow this Jive Time Turkey over there at Blues House Live. So when he do his blues news, sucker, you get in or be square, my brother.
My brother.
All right, now peace, love, and soul. Make sure you guys are vibing higher on a higher plane by smoking them trains. I don't know. Bye, y'all. Peace. Bye. We gonna work on Jive for a little bit. Let's get up out of here, man. Where the outro at?